Sex work, the so-called oldest profession in the world, which is wild because nobody brags about being the oldest accountant. Yeah, I balanced the books for Julius Caesar. And then what? He still got stabbed. Not exactly resume gold. But this hustle? It's been around longer than toothpaste, electricity, and pretty much every religion. And guess what? It's not going anywhere. Humanity has tried banning it, moralizing it, and ignoring it. None of that works. So let's dig into why people keep paying for something they technically could just do themselves for free. But people don't really pay for the act. They pay for the illusion that someone actually wants to be there. Welcome to Think Again, where we dig into the strange, dark, and downright fascinating corners of psychology. Because human behavior is always weirder than fiction. The oldest hustle. Sex work shows up everywhere. Babylonians, Greeks, Romans, you name it. Some called it sacred, some called it sinful, but everyone called it profitable. Ancient Greece. They had temples with workers considered holy. Rome. They taxed it. Medieval Europe. They outlawed it, then quietly snuck into it anyway. The Wild West? Brothels were basically Airbnb before Airbnb. Basically, human history is just one long story of supply, demand, and customers making decisions that would not survive the group chat. So, why do people still line up for it? Psychologists say it boils down to three things. Control. No risk of rejection. It's like dating without the ghosting. Convenience. Like Uber Eats, but your order comes with aftercare and doesn't get cold halfway home. Fantasy. Because sometimes reality just doesn't cut it. It's less about lust and more about craving power, novelty, and escape. Which is exactly why Tinder is free, but still leaves you feeling broke inside. At least with prostitution, you know the transaction is clear. Try that with a situationship. Society's hypocrisy. Here's the fun part. Societies love to outlaw it, shame it, and demonize it, and then secretly keep it alive. We criminalize the workers, but protect the customers. We build billion-dollar adult entertainment industries, then act scandalized when someone makes an OnlyFans. Politicians rail against it in speeches, and then somehow keep getting caught in hotel rooms. Humans are basically Puritans with Wi-Fi, public morality, private browser history. If hypocrisy were an Olympic sport, humanity would have more gold than Michael Phelps. Why it never disappears. Sex work plugs straight into the most primal human drives: desire, money, and power. Try to outlaw it, it just goes underground. Try to moralize it, people roll their eyes. Try to regulate it. Congratulations, you just reinvented Amsterdam. It's sticky because it satisfies something deeper than just physical needs. It's about power dynamics, instant gratification, and the human inability to make healthy choices consistently. It's the psychological equivalent of ordering Taco Bell at 2 a.m. You know you could have made a sandwich, but here we are. And now we've modernized it. Apps, websites, entire platforms where transactional intimacy is just a subscription button away. Sex work went digital, and suddenly everyone who said, "I'd never," is secretly DMing, tipping, or subscribing. So yeah, it never disappeared. It just got better branding. From ancient temples to Venmo requests, humanity has been paying for the same thing for thousands of years. At this point, it's less a profession and more a tradition. So the psychology of prostitution isn't really about sex. It's about control, fantasy, and hypocrisy wrapped in dollar bills. That's why it never disappears. And honestly, if the oldest profession hasn't retired by now, don't expect it to. It's got better job security than you do. So the next time somebody calls it immoral, just remember, it's been around longer than morality itself. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. And if you have a suggestion for a future video, leave it in the comments below.